Hello, what's up everyone? It's me, Brian Kellum, coming to you guys from the desert of Albuquerque, New Mexico, here in my house actually. I actually just wanted to share with you guys this video today on the awareness of water, okay? And what makes this Kangen water so special, okay? I also wanted to share with you guys the many toxins that we're willingly ingesting on a day-to-day basis. With that being said, the government has been hiding a lot behind our back. Not only our food industry with genetically modified foods and all that crazy stuff, but as well as with our water. So I just wanted to share with you guys on what makes Kangen water so beneficial for us today. Now there are tons of health benefits that Kangen water has to offer. And I know how you guys are feeling, because I actually felt the same way. I actually thought that all water was created equal. But until I figured out and discovered that there are tons of athletes, musicians, and actors that are becoming a lot more health conscious, and they had converted over to the Kangen water. So here today, I just wanted to share with you guys the 3 health properties on what makes Kangen water so special. And those 3 properties are ORP, alkalinity, and microclustering, okay? So now, before I jump into the health properties and the toxins that we're willingly ingesting on a day-to-day basis, I actually wanted to share with you guys on where alkalinity was first discovered, okay? So, in the 1950s, there were scientists that actually went out and conducted research in 4 main locations around the world. In Nordenau, Germany, Chilcote, Mexico, Delhi, India, and France. Okay, well when they actually went out there and conducted this research, they had discovered that there are people out there pilgrimaging to these natural sources of water, and the people were referring it to as miracle healing water, okay? So what also the scientists have discovered is that within the water there's an abundance of active hydrogen inside of the water, and that today is what is known as alkaline water, okay? Now with that being said, guys, I'm going to share with you guys the first health property that Kangen water has, okay? And that is ORP. Well, actually, how I remembered it is the potential to reduce oxidation. So for those who don't know what oxidation is the aging process or the rusting process. If you were to go out and take an apple or an avocado, cut it in half, put it on the counter for a little bit, say you go to the store, go to the gym, come back, what happens to that apple or avocado? It actually starts to ripen, it starts to brown. So that right there is the aging process. What an antioxidant is, it stops the aging process, okay? Now what I didn't know that is that our tap water, our bottled water, purified water, our reverse osmosis systems are all oxidizing, aging our body. Even sports drinks such as Gatorade, Powerade, or even Purell, those are all oxidizing our bodies, okay? Everybody wants to reverse the aging process and feel a lot younger, right? I mean, we look good, feel good, but an antioxidant is only necessarily found in so many things. Berries, strawberries, orange juices, cod liver oils, those are antioxidants. But what we did not know is that an antioxidant is only found from something that is fresh and living, such as when you take an apple off of a tree, you're going to get the best benefits right then and there, fresh. So we got a couple popular beverages that are out there today. We got Aquafina, Dasani, Sprite, Fiji, which people may feel like they're at Fiji when they're drinking this water. Essentia, which is an alkaline water, which they claim that has a 9.5 pH or higher. Life water is also another pH balanced water. And we got our New Mexico's finest tap water right over here. And then we got our Kangen water 9.5. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Aquafina is the #1 bottled water product in the world, Dasani being #2. Aquafina is a Pepsi product, and Dasani is a Coke product. Now, there's Deja Blue out there, which is also a Dr. Pepper product, but what I actually realized is that Aquafina and Dasani are both outdoing their soda sales, which is pretty ridiculous. So an antioxidant helps promote blood flow and circulation through our body and through our cells, okay? Okay guys, with this reader, I'm going to be able to show you guys what is oxidizing, aging us, and what is antioxidizing, anti-aging us, okay? So anything that shows up positive on this reader is an oxidizer, and anything that is showing up negative on this reader is an antioxidant, okay? So we're going to start off with our first beverage here, okay? We got Aquafina. Showing up positive, 380 oxidizing. #1 bottled water product. We got Dasani, little dishonest, 387 oxidizing. Sprite, it's gonna jump up there because of the additives and the sugars. There's actually a clear dye that is added to the soda to make it clear. 464 oxidizing. Fiji, 323 oxidizing. Essentia, the 9.5 pH, oxidizing our bodies, aging. Life water, 245, 250 oxidizing, aging our body. The New Mexico's finest tap water, 300, jumping up, climbing, oxidizing our bodies, okay? So what's crazy about our tap water is that it is actually federally regulated from the government to allow up to 14 chemicals to be put into our tap water. Otherwise, the pipes would be rusted and we would be drinking rust water. In other words, they add like chlorine, fluoride, lead, lye, all sorts of chemicals to bring our water into this acidic state, okay? An oxidizing state as well. So now we got the Kangen water 9.5. And what you notice about that number is that it's an instant negative, instant anti-oxidizing. This right here is a living water. Watch, we can go back to Sprite 2 and see. See, this is going right back to oxidizing. It's not the reader, it's the beverages that we're putting into us every day. See, it's climbing back up there. Now also what is crazy is that they say that it actually takes up to 2 cups of the Kangen water for you to receive the same benefits if you were to be eating 5 pounds of blueberries. I don't know if you guys are some big shake drinkers out there, but I wouldn't want to be eating 5 pounds of blueberries a day. Alright guys, now that brings us to our second health property of Kangen water, and that is alkalinity. And how important is alkalinity? They actually say it is just as important as us maintaining our body temperature. So now I know that there are a lot of, alkaline waters out there that are bottled and sold at like Whole Foods and Sprouts and whatnot. But what I never really knew is that we actually have alkalinity and acidity in our bodies. So when our bodies are actually full of acidity, that's where a lot of sicknesses and diseases can thrive in. There's an actual doctor, and here he is right here. This doctor right here, his name is Dr. Otto Warburg, and he had actually won a Nobel Peace Prize in the 1930s for discovering the root cause of cancer. And he also had discovered that no disease, including cancer, can exist in an alkaline environment. So when you're ever tired or feeling low of energy and just feeling fatigued, that's where it's easier for you to get sick and just in a more of an acidic environment. Everything that we end up consuming today is full of acidity, so we actually have to learn to balance that out with the proper alkalinity. So guys, I wanted to show you guys alkalinity with these pH drops, okay? So these are potential hydrogen drops. You usually get these to test out your pool or your hot tub alkalinity levels, okay?
Now, before I show you guys the true essence of these beverages, I'd like for you guys to check out this chart right here. This is an alkalinity chart, and it ranges 1 to 14, 1 being highly acidic, 7 being neutral, and 14 being highly alkaline. So based off of the colors of these beverages, it's going to show to us what is acidic and what is alkaline.
Guys, when we were actually first born in our mother's embryonic fluids, we're actually born in a 7.35 slightly neutral alkaline environment. But then we're born, we're brought into this world, we're exposed to processed foods, pollution, stress, a lot of things that could actually take a toll onto our body and bring us to that acidic state. Now, as you guys can tell, there's a lot of bottled waters out there that are acidic for us, okay? Now what you guys notice about the Essentia, it's actually coming up as an alkaline water, but it's a fake alkaline water because of the materials and the ingredients that they had to add into this water, okay? With that, I'm going to show you guys with this straw. I'm going to put oxygen and carbon dioxide into it, and it's going to show you guys the true essence of Essentia. You see that, guys? Yellow, it's acidic. That right there, guys, they actually add sodium bicarbonate, or also which is known as baking soda, into this water to bring it to a safe alkaline water. And life water as well, guys, they say it's actually a purified pH balanced water. Well, if it was pH, guys, it'd be showing up purple like the Kangen. So now I'm gonna give you guys the oxygen test on the Kangen water just to show you guys. See, guys, that's the 9.5. And with our actual New Mexico's finest tap water, guys, like I was saying, it's actually federally regulated by our government for them to allow up to 14 chemicals to make it safe or to make it alkaline, okay? And it's not alkaline, it's actually neutral. So what's crazy about this, I'm gonna give it the straw test as well, but this is gonna reveal the true essence of what they're putting into our tap water. You see that, guys? It was neutral a good 10 seconds ago, but now it's looking dark acidic. Now, guys, I'm going to show you with the Kangen water 9.5. If you guys are acidic and if you guys are suffering from, acid reflux, diabetes, fatty acids, high cholesterol, whatever you're dealing with, this is how Kangen water helps put our bodies back into that balance, okay? Within the first sip of the Kangen water, guys, it's gonna actually bring our bodies back to a balance, okay? But with like Gatorade, Sprites, sports drinks, even like sparkling waters, guys, it actually takes 32 cups of the Kangen water to neutralize Sprites and Gatorades. But with like sparkling waters and carbon dioxide induced waters, those are just, we don't even know, that's an unknown. See, Dasani, the #2 bottled water product, bringing our body back to balance. See, guys, that's just how powerful this Kangen water 9.5 is. And yet, we'll still stop by Sonic for their happy hour, see 2 for 3 Gatorades at Circle K, guys. This is a diluted Sprite, by the way, keep in mind. Look, within just a sip, guys, we're bringing our bodies back to a sick state. You could even see the swirls of alkalinity fighting the acidity off. But just one sip, guys, brings our body back to an acidic state. So it only makes sense to put your body into that alkaline level and being able to balance it out. Alright, guys, now this brings us to our last health property of Kangen water, and that is microclustering, okay? Personally, this is my favorite test. And the reason that is because, I don't know, have you guys ever felt bloated or ever gotten waterlogged or just simply have gotten like stomach cramps just from chugging or drinking a lot of water? Well, it's funny because I have too. And what I actually learned that is about like these tap and bottle waters that we have out here on the market. It's actually harder for our bodies to break it down and absorb and to actually properly hydrate us, okay? But with the Kangen water, it being a microclustered water, it is actually able to help produce circulation and actually absorb a lot into our cells. And this actually helps out with, people with high cholesterol and a lot of fat buildup, fatty acids. So guys, remember how I was showing you guys with the ORP reader, these positively charged waters that actually have like a positive, 200, 300 oxidation levels, and then the Kangen water was a negative, okay? Well, what we're gonna figure out is that if this tea bag right here, if it makes tea, that's how we're gonna know if we're getting hydrated, okay? So with this tea bag, I want you to picture this tea bag like one of the positive trillions of cells in our body. And whether if it gets hydrated or not, whether if it makes tea, that's how we're gonna know. So we got Aquafina. Try and hydrate ourselves with some Aquafina, trying to make some tea. Nothing's really gonna happen, guys. Nothing too much. Not really a color change. We gotta go throw it in the microwave and kind of heat up the molecules, okay? But Kangen water 9.5. Check this out. It's gonna instantly absorb and instantly hydrate our body, pushing oxygen and circulation through our blood flow and just helping everything throughout our cells. This is hydration at its finest, okay? So, I mean, you guys might have think, well, the tea bag was wet. Well, let's go to Fiji and drink some of that Fiji water they got out there. It's nothing, guys. It's nothing really. It's not even hydrating us. It's not really penetrating our cell wall. Like I said, our body is spending a lot more energy trying to actually absorb this water. One more time with the Kangen water, 9.5. So I can pour on the side of the cup. That right there, guys, is optimal hydration. Now also, guys, for those who are, maybe in the gym or just simply taking some coffee with their water, guys, I want to show you guys how you guys can actually maximize the benefits of your supplements, your vitamins, your nutrients, and all that stuff, as well as cut down on a couple scoops of coffee, guys, with the use of Kangen water. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a couple dips of this tea bag right here. Okay. So there we are. Now, say if we were taking our pre-workouts, our supplements with some Dasani, okay? We just got out of the gym, we're taking our protein. What it's gonna really do if we take it with a Dasani, it's not really gonna absorb or penetrate or break it down into our bodies, okay? And what's crazy about it is, watch this. With the Kangen water 9.5, guys, we're gonna actually absorb 80% more of our nutrients and supplements. Check out the color change, guys. See that? Kangen water. This is some Dasani. You guys can actually maximize the performance of your supplements. I mean, I know that we all spend a lot of money on those if you're going to the gym or just trying to live a lot more healthier of a lifestyle. Now, guys, there are tons of people that are still suffering from cancers and many other diseases that are out there today. The government, they pollute our minds, our food, our water, as well as in our environment, guys. Now, I know for a fact that with the amount of money that my family and I have spent on bottled waters and stuff like that, we definitely could have afforded 3 medical machines. And it only makes sense, guys, that with our bodies being consumed of like 70% water, with our heart, our lungs, our brain, like all of that stuff, it only makes sense to put the quality of water into our body, right? The quality of water that we put into our body is going to help determine our overall health. Now, if you guys are trying to experience the benefits that Kangen water has to offer, guys, do not be shy and leave a comment. Feel free to connect with me, and I'd love to share with you guys and plug you guys into the healthiest water today. So this is a very valuable, not only to you, but your family as well. There's so many people out there that are drinking bottled and tap waters and they have no idea what they're drinking. I'd like for you guys to share this video to your family, your friends, many of your loved ones, guys. There's so much that we don't know.